All right, we are back at the start of the Zelda block. I hope you guys are all ready for some. I mean, we've had a lot of Zelda in this marathon, but this is a string of Zelda games to enjoy. We're starting with the Oracle of Ages, Captain Mop. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. You want to turn that down a little? Oh, wait. See how loud it actually is. Okay, how much sound do you need?
I need to be able to hear the sword swings at certain points.
Okay, well, let's see how the sword swings sound, because you'll get some echo going on with the...
Okay.
But once we get going.
Okay. I will not be able to swing it for the first 2 minutes that I have it, though.
Sure. Can you explain the run a little bit to everybody?
I will try. I'm not too good with explanation, but this run will incorporate some RNG manipulation. And how RNG works in this game is it starts from a certain number on a hard reset. And one of the ways that we identify where we are in the RNG section is by the sound of the sword when it swings. We listen for certain patterns in order to get what we're looking for movement or item drops. So at certain points you may just see me slashing randomly. It's not actually that random. First thing that I am going to try to do is force a 100 rupee dig after I get the shovel. I will need at least 200 rupees for the run, 150 to buy the flute, and then 50 more for mini games later that we have to do. Is there a quick command to the channels of the runners? Currently, no. Though I believe on the channel, if you scroll down, Slurpy Ninja has listed a bunch of runners who have run in Slurpathon. A couple of them have not been updated and listed yet, though, such as BT's or Meg Mac Attack.
In addition, on the Hararo page, all the Twitch names are shown for the runners. That's how we didn't list it by their names, but the Twitch names. So you can find their Twitch page from the runner listing on the marathon schedule. I'm just waiting for you to hear your swings, and then I'm going to announce it.
You can go ahead right now, actually. Sure. It's going to be a bit...
Okay. So we have a $40 donation from Christaborg. As promised, 5 times 8 equals 40. Great run. It was fun to watch. Donation to the main event. Thank you so much for your donation.
From Christaborg again. Nice. Thank you for the generosity. I believe that's not the first time you've donated.
That's correct. Also puts us full of 1400.
Nice.
Swing.
Not quite yet. Well, actually, I can. that's for that one there. Yeah, that's pretty good. We can try maybe turn it down.
Notch?
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Thank you.
Let me know. I think your poppy's falling off.
Oh, it probably is.
Nope, it's fine actually. It's aiming one way because your shirt, that's all. Don't worry about it.
Thank you, Sparkover, for the hype. Not sure if that's to be hyped, but we'll see. There will be some fun things that happen in this run, hopefully. Assuming I don't crash.
$1,400 hype?
Oh yes, that too. We are over 1,400 now.
Let's aim for that $1,500. That'd be awesome. As a reminder, we are Slurpathon V4 Extreme and we're raising money for Extra Life this year. If you're able to donate, that'd be awesome. We're hoping to get up to $1,500 right now. And there's a number of incentives to donate for still. You can check the pace bin. It'll be updated shortly with the current totals, but we're still short on the main event and Waldo incentives. There's also character sprite incentives if you want a certain sprite to be used during the Zelda randomizer. So take a look, let us know. This game seems to have a much more in-depth story than Link's Awakening does.
Or Oracle of Seasons.
Or Oracle Seasons?
To the point that a few runners have complained about the amount of mashing you have to do through the stories. One of the jokes that some of them had was this is the carpal tunnel syndrome percent. And based on timing, I should be able to dig 100 rupees in the screen. There it is.
That's your minute.
For that one portion, yes. There'll be 2 more sections later that I will attempt to do a manipulation. Yes, there are a couple of things that could go extremely wrong on this run. Actually, one major one that could go wrong. And that's the final warp to the last boss. I've only ever had it happen once where it erased all my files, but crashing is not uncommon. Thankfully, it is. It doesn't happen too often, so I'm hoping it doesn't crash. If it does, we should still be able to recover. Yeah, it is really bad if that happens.
Oh, it went offline?
Nothing happened until PS.
No, it still says it's online.
Okay, it might have just been the PS. It might have just been the
It doesn't. It still says we're online.
PS4. Yeah.
Our uptime's been 24 hours.
Okay. Cool. So,
Oh, I gotta say that.
On the PS4.
Yeah, I think it's just PS4.
Okay. If it goes face down. I'm not sure. No one said anything.
No, I didn't see anything.
Okay, it might just be the PS4.
Yeah.
Then.
Just wanted to give a shout out to the stream itself for 24 hours of uptime, 24-hour hype.
Yeah, other than the beginning, we haven't really had too much problems with the stream.
Where are you now?
I am in the first dungeon. In the graveyard. So the nice thing about this game compared to Oracle of Seasons is I don't actually have to beat every dungeon. There are 8 dungeons in total, and I only will have to do 6 of them in this run. This game would otherwise be a bit longer. Thankfully, Fair and Warp shortens that quite a bit.
Pretty unusual that you can go without having to finish all the dungeons.
Yeah, actually it is. Especially for the Game Boy versions. Not without any significant major glitches. Oh, I messed that one. I messed that one up. Alright, let's not forget about the button first.
Have you extensively played all the Game Boy Zelda games?
I have.
What's your favorite? This one?
I would say Link's Awakening DX.
Ah, Color Dungeon.
Yeah, I really should play that one more, the Color Dungeon.
I especially like the Color Dungeon because it has one of the best interpretations of the Zelda 1 dungeon theme.
Yes, the original. I do appreciate that.
Have you played all the GBA ones? Or is there more than one?
There's Minish Cap. I feel like there was one more.
So do I.
4 Swords, I believe.
Well, I don't really count that, because it's linked to the past, essentially.
I
guess it's different enough.
Yeah, no, 4 Swords is the one that's 4 players. Four Swords Adventure does come with Link to the Past, though.
Right, that's what I'm thinking of. I really like Minish Cap, though.
Yeah, I've been told that it's a really good one.
You haven't played it?
I have not. I have it, but have not,
You really should play it. It's a really good one.
Alright, I feel like I missed a few enemies to kill. Maple spawns after every 30 kills. And for the most part, you usually want to avoid her, but I'm going to try to manipulate a safety ring and another 100 rupees. So I will actually need her to spawn.
I forgot to update the donation total stuff, so I'll be right back. I'm the basic white girl of Zelda fanboys. OOT and Majora are the two best. Don't at me. And then she's proceeded to be added. Is this an pumpkin? Onion?
It is spirit possessing a pumpkin head by the looks of it.
Yes.
Ooh, I'm messing this fight up really badly. Alright.
I'd recommend not doing that.
It's over.
Alright. Crush Girl's also the basic white girl then.
One day I'll get back to giving Majora's Mask a try.
The 3D Zeldas are pretty tough to speedrun.
Yeah, they can be, that's for sure.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to update the totals.
I'm going to do a hard reset to start another manipulation for a heart ring for safety and my next 100 rupees that I need for the run. That should be good. Ooh, I might have messed that one up. I think I messed that one up.
The reason you might not enjoy OOT Rando versus Link to the Past Rando is because sometimes you do have to do crazy stuff in 3D spaces, which is a lot harder than doing 2D platforming tricks, in my opinion.
Alright, I'm just gonna need a bit of quiet for this brief section here. Ooh, that's a bit further than I wanted. Be bumped. And I missed the ring. There we go. That should be it. And then I'm gonna dig for 800 rupees.
So all that swinging was just to line yourself up with Maple properly?
Yeah, the first set was to get her to go in that pattern. Then I swung some more to change the pattern in the screen where she was going. And then from there, I swung it a bit more to change what the ring she dropped would become.
Ah.
That 100 rupee there is there the whole time, but I can actually advance it too far that I pass that point where I can dig it up.
Just to give a quick update, the main event is at $115 of 300 needed. The Waldo incentive is at 155 of 400. So neither are halfway there. Wanted to point that out.
I don't know the exact world record, but it is close to an hour and a half right now. There's actually quite a few different things that people have done. One of them is skipping the Dungeon 2 boss, which changes the route drastically and has quite a bit more of RNG manipulation required. I was hoping to avoid switching the sword, but sometimes enemy spawns are bad.
I'm glad someone got the halfway there thing.
From Slurpathon 2, when we were always halfway there.
That's right.
Casually, this section can be annoying, but they are always in the same spot, and there is a pattern on how these this forest actually lays itself out. So, which is nice for us, because then we can actually manipulate where the next one's going to be. So even though the last one's going to be hardest, it's probably the easiest. And somehow a rock outside the cave was supporting the whole entire dungeon. I hate it when that happens.
Darn these fatal flaws and all. What's that?
That is the Harp of Ages. That will let me travel between two time periods, past and present, as opposed to Oracle Seasons, which gave you a rod to change to
Season, yeah.
Yeah, 4 different seasons. Which is a bit nicer because you only have 2 maps to worry about as opposed to 4 maps from Oracle of Seasons.
So is this a lot like Light World, Dark World type thing with the time? Or are we talking more like Sonic CD?
I guess it would be a lot like Light World, Dark World because a lot of the locations are very similar still. So that would probably be an accurate way of putting it. Actually, now that you mentioned it, the portal that we get later on is exactly like using Mirror in the Dark World, so that said, I would say it's pretty much exactly like Light World, Dark World. You just don't need the Moon Pearl. they're talking about the second best Zelda runner upstairs. I don't think they're talking about me, though.
Probably Zelda 1. Oracle of Zinc. Senpai, that's the second time I've seen you mention Zinc in chat. What's going on with that? Some meme I don't know about? Guess I'm behind on the memes these days.
Me too.
What's that for?
That is a mystery seed. Usually it allows me to use it on the owl or gives me a random effect. But it is important storyline-wise as the queen is looking for them, and this allows me to get bombs, which is needed to enter Dungeon 2. Come back, Zinc.
Better stock up on birthday balloons. Yeah, no kidding.
Kind of feels that way because that's what I'm getting. Here's a gift.
Not quite the same as balloons, but bombs work. Is that Blue Marin right there?
That is, possessed, Nehru, actually.
Oh.
But, yeah, it feels like they just used the Marin sprite again.
I'm guessing she's cackling evilly right now.
Yep.
Yep. Wing dungeon. Like bird wing?
Yes, I know for sure Oracle of Seasons did, where they named it, kind of based on what the map layout was,
Yeah.
like in, just like in the first Zelda game. This one I'm not so sure, as I've never really looked at the entire map of any one dungeon. But they do kind of have a theme on each one.
Calling balloons wall balls. That's truly only a child could think of that. That's excellent. I love it. You need a description of the key every time.
Absolutely.
Because what do keys do? Nobody knows.
Well, they're sometimes useful for using as shims to level out your table or chair.
What they call the snakes in this game, rope as well.
I believe they do.
Yeah, keys are a thing in like all Zelda games, but I don't know if snakes are.
I don't remember number 2, which is weird because I played 2 a lot. They are in Link to the Past, in which case they are called Cobrats instead, I believe. I could be wrong on that.
Senpai says he's waiting for Oracle of Beans, not Oracle of Zinc. I'm not waiting for Oracle of Beans. How about Oracle of Memes?
I'm sure one of those exists already.
Someone's made a meme somewhere of it. Do you have a thing that recovers your health while you're walking?
Yeah, that's the heart ring that I manipulated earlier.
Yes, that's right.
For safety's sake in this run.
It's a great idea.
As it's still pretty easy to die in the Oracle games.
Especially when you take damage that frequently, man.
Yeah, they Capcom didn't really believe in iframes for this game, so one of the worst enemies to run into at the beginning are Keese, because depending on your luck, you could lose a heart and half of damage really easily from just walking into them.
This is totally a color dungeon.
Basically. There's a few more in later dungeons of those. But there's a lot of things like that we're just jumping over in this dungeon. Like here.
Oh.
Might have been a little too early on that jump.
Surprised how long you were allowed to hover there before you fell.
They are lenient in some cases with that. A lot more so in Link's Awakening DX, where you can actually hover over pits. A lot harder to do that in this game. Your animation will hover a long time, but it'll never let you jump or just go across. Not without tassing.
That was a Zelda staple right there, block pushing puzzle.
And even more block pushing.
Heard you like block pushing.
I actually don't.
If you like Zelda games, you better like block pushing.
More colors.
Whoa! It's like a disco party. Pretty cool, actually. No!
Oh, I failed on that one.
He became red. Visually, that was very cool.
It was. I do like that one puzzle.
Yeah, this is definitely Color Dungeon 2.0.
Alright. And the boss. Should be easy, no RNG, but I'm going to do a safety save anyways, because it's actually fairly easy to screw up.
I remember this boss from Black Temple. Awfully nice of the bomb just to sit there until the thing opens up. Doesn't get pushed off or anything.
Nope, but there's a chance that it opens up when the bounces, or I do something like that.
And faster to stay on the block. Oh, I see. Oh, what? There you go.
Should be it.
Congrats on taking the hit there.
I can take it.
The Christmas tree. Excellent. Sorry.
Ancient wood.
Christmas tree.
Yes. This time, reasonable image, questionable name. The, on the other hand, Seasons had a questionable one too. It was a reasonable name, but questionable image.
Oh.
It was, oh, I don't need to do that anymore. It was called the Seeds of Life. And,
Giggity.
yeah.
Giggity.
You might be able to figure what they might have looked like.
I will be right back.
Is there actually a chant there? No, not yet. There should be one though.
Fill in, Brad. I know a lot of the sprites look like Dragon Ball sprites.
I don't play enough Dragon Warrior, so I'm not sure, but I think the guy who's digging sort of looks like he'd fit in with Dragon Warrior. Though I believe I saw the same character on Dragon Warrior yesterday. I think BT's was Link.
Yeah. Lost words. Maybe them lost words. Oh, you gotta save that barrier from those ghosts.
I just saved a flying polar bear. Sparkleover would approve.
The bear is saved. Yeah, that's one of the privileges we're giving away.
Yes, I believe it is. I was kind of surprised.
Yeah. Yes, you did.
And there's a bear has appeared.
Good, you can get back out. But maybe you're trapped in there.
No, got flippers. We're all good. Now I get to get the rope.
Yeah, bear party.
Aren't bear parties the best party?
There is a bear party command now.
And the bear is now abandoning me.
Yeah, when does Magnet come to Slurpathon?
That is a good question.
I think Brent's coming back.
The question is, does Magnet even live in Canada? No. Might be a little tough.
But does BT even live in Canada?
No, that's true.
Or Kazda?
It was a little tough for him too.
Yeah. Here's the command.
Oh, there's a bear party.
Yeah. Pretty music for a second, but no, pretty music.
Wrong way. Yeah, I kind of like Lena Village.
I'm just temporarily filling in for Brent. You guys know what to do at the river.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing.
No, not the other guys.
I was told to just come here and play.
Past the Sepia town.
Yes, it is, compared to the present.
Well, it isn't like need those sea sharks.
Thankfully, this guy is kind of like a walkthrough. Just tells you where to go next.
Yeah, get those sea sharks.
I feel like he's the replacement for the owl.
I think that's something there.
He's just taking a break, getting hydrated, getting some food.
Stay hydrated.
Yes, that is very important.
You've played 5 hours of Slurpathon. By now you should have drank 6 liters of water.
I don't think I had any water yet.
Oh, because dark is sepia, yeah.
Hey, air dig. Yes, one of the things that happened in the Game Boy games was you could save frames in Link's Awakening by jumping and attacking, but they fixed that for the Oracle game. So if you
I was gonna say, watch out for that boxing kangaroo.
when you jump in the air, you're swing up higher now.
You were right.
But what a lot of people started figuring is you can actually cancel your animation by jumping afterwards, which gives you some amusing things.
That doesn't look like Tingle.
No, not really.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that the kangaroo did agree with me and found that Tingle was annoying.
He got out of there. He went to box another person.
What just happened? Okay, didn't start where I thought I was going to start.
That tree has luscious lashes.
The anime eye tree?
Yeah.
You mean the waifu tree?
You've heard of the waifu tree, now get ready for the waifu tree.
No, don't leave.
Okay. I'm replacement Brent.
Brent's already abandoned me.
He's never coming back. Brent abandoned you, he also abandoned the waifu tree. Probably up there eating gobstoppers.
Hey, when is Crush Girl Joss coming to Slurpathon?
Last year.
It's a good thing I have that map.
Oh, that was a lightning round. They just steal all your stuff?
They did, because they're jerks.
I was gonna say, lizards are jerks.
Probably because I looked like them and they thought I was dead. Because I didn't have a tail.
Oh, okay, they go back to you, so that's good. You just have to find them.
Yep. They don't mean too bad, I guess. Like, they'd rather not deal with violence.
Yeah. I picked it up the other day. Off of you.
That's right. Maybe other Tokis took stuff, or maybe not. Maybe you should go look around.
That guy downloaded something of yours.
I like they just hold it above their head like, haha, check this out.
Yeah.
Look at what I stole.
Look what I just picked up. Picked up.
Oops. Busy looking at chat.
Soul is such a strong word.
Leaving me swordless? Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. And I get bombs. I don't know if they're the bombs that were stolen from me, but bombs nonetheless. Yeah, I just messed that. I just messed that up.
His head, so you can't really say they're stolen from him. This game.
Well, it took me 2 tries, so I don't know how good it was.
It was like less than 3 tries.
As long as I didn't have to go for the 3rd try. So speaking of multiple tries, I did not get too much practice on this, so hope that doesn't take me too many tries to get this down.
Got this.
I'll just save in case I run out of bombs. Oh, I'm in the wrong position.
Oh. It has a hard bar.
Nope, nope, didn't work out so well. Alright, so by... This guy's, I'll explain it once I actually get it done. There we go. Do I need one more? Yeah, I do need another one. Ah. Okay.
Oops.
Yeah, I'm not doing too well on this.
Okay. Is it frame based?
It is frame base. I get 1 frame to do it. There we go.
So you're listening to the music film.
No, I'm not. I just need to pull out a bomb 1 frame after after closing the text, so that I hold a bomb above my head instead of the actual item.
Oh, okay.
Which
Can you buffer it?
I cannot buffer, unfortunately,
Wow, okay.
which would be nice. But thankfully, the frame rate of Game Boy games are a lot lower,
Oh, yeah.
which makes it a bit easier to pull off. But yeah, by pulling out a bomb 1 frame after I close the window, he doesn't hold the original item above his head, allowing me to duplicate the shovel a few times. And the game only really checks for the shovel when you're doing that, so fairly nice. Usually I would have to go back and forth switching between the
The shovel and the,
yeah, between the bracelet and the feather.
Oh, yeah. So this way you get them all.
I just messed that up. Pulled some witchcraft in front of that wizard. Absolutely. Totally did.
It was a fair trade.
Past strategy included getting the expert ring instead and just punching your way through those crystals instead of getting your shovel first. If you don't have a shovel on you, it just assumes that you're giving something back and it gives you a shovel at the store. So we abuse that.
I should give this back to you. It's not real like that other guy.
The world is always better without thieves.
Actually better without the ones who try to trade you your stuff back for your stuff.
Yeah, it seems like some shady dealings.
Yeah, that's a bum deal if I've ever heard one.
But the disadvantage of doing this is I skip the sense seeds, which are important for the run. Thankfully later on, there's a bush that assumes that you have sense seeds, so I can slash it for a chance to get them again. That is true. That is true. BTs will also be hustling the shopkeeper later today too. So.
Reminds you of when you hustle the bird shopkeeper in Twilight Princess. And then he refuses to sell you anything later, he just chases you and attacks you.
Someone's phone's going off. Must be my imagination then.
Unless my phone's on the couch. I do trilogy runs with these early games.
Nice.
6.
Sounds like it.
Music festival.
I think a few people had some other ideas too. I like Music Festival though.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna give another RNG manipulation a try, and hopefully I can pull it off. I will need some quiet for the next little bit though. Alright, I lost the manipulation. I'm not going to actually try too hard on it though. Just because it is a bit of a tougher manipulation to do. But it was worth the try. It definitely makes the Armos room a lot easier to do.
Oh yeah. There me just walk through.
No, there's 4 Armos, but you can only kill them with bombs and they move around a lot. But I had to do all these rooms pretty precise in order to pull it off. Oof.
You can use the metal one. Clear that bomb.
What does it do? The manipulation allows me to know exactly where the Armos will be, which means I only need to throw 3 bombs and guarantee that they go down. At this point now, though, I will have to throw them and guess.
Guess which way it's going to go.
Yeah, and they tend to like to just randomly turn 180 degrees and just move away, which makes it really tough to guess where to throw the bombs. Thankfully, the first Armos is kind of a free kill. No, I was hoping that would work. Oh. The other thing is they also move really fast. Well, that was lucky. If I didn't get it, I'd have to leave the room, collect more bombs from the bushes, and all 4 of them respawn. And then I have to go through the whole thing again. Thankfully, their hitbox actually spawns up a little before... Oh, that was late. Yeah, before they actually raise, meaning I can just destroy them before they actually spawn, or they actually even start attacking.
That's good.
The RNG manipulation. It missed.
Oh,
Still missed. There we go.
sorry, nice shot.
Third time's charm.
Yeah.
Oh, why did I need to do that? That works. So thankfully over here, these bushes assume that I've already got the scent seeds. So I can get them here, but they have to actually spawn for me to collect them.
Okay.
That's my only chance in this run to make sure that I have scent seeds to for it to register later as a drop. I'm forgetting something. Yeah, the music in this game isn't too bad. And some trickier shots. I can pull them off. Yep, not that time. I'm just gonna switch seeds because I don't want to waste the Ember seeds. I need at least one of them to save the Dodongo's life, and then I will also need another one for a bush, which isn't too bad. I can get more from the tree. I thought I got that last butterfly. No, just from the yeah, I've been playing too much Pokemon Go, I guess.
Velociraptor, thank you for the host. Banjo Crew, yes. More paratroopers.
And where I need the Ember Seeds to save the Dodongo's life. Though they want Ember Seeds because they sound very tasty. Of course, they set things on fire.
Okay. Nice. Boy.
Now I have to go back to see him later, unfortunately. Oh, I need to talk to him again.
Follow the button.
I think it's supposed to be a fairy. Thankfully, we're familiar with this forest. I feel like there's a Soviet-Russia joke going there.
Soviet Russia will carry you.
Or Waldo finds you.
You find it. Hit and swap waterfalls. That's really impressive.
That cybermorphic guy seems to be spamming the channel. You should ban him.
Alright. He'll ban himself. It's bad enough. Yeah, here's the bikes.
You're okay.
This is fine. Yes, boss.
Oh, jeez, that was too early.
Oops.
Got it.
Nice.
Not too bad.
Just early enough. Uh-oh, what is happening?
The whole world is falling apart.
I know. Is the tuning up?
That is right. The tuning nut is broken, and this is Symmetry City, so everything has to be in perfect symmetry for anyone living in there. If one of them takes the step out of symmetry, the whole world's doomed. Thankfully, I'm not from Symmetry, so I can just do whatever. I can fix their problem for them eventually. I just told you I don't belong from that city, so I can break the rules. Screw the rules. I'm Link.
Screw the rules. I have symmetry. Wait, don't have symmetry.
You have asymmetry.
Oh, yeah, just one.
Just one.
That's the tune that goes.
Sounds a lot like Karen being chased away by bees.
Yeah. Not the bees. Currents, nice.
Better shoot out a slime.
How does it work? Wow.
Last time I saw Kazuto, he was a slime. Are you hugging Kazuto right now?
No. Oh, this is slime spirits.
Alright, so I'm just gonna use text warping. And what that is I can time out when a text is supposed to appear on the screen as I'm transitioning, it will warp me somewhere else. And I'm just gonna safety save in case. Shouldn't need to. Ooh, I messed up. Alright. There we go.
That's Blair.
Okay, I'm gonna need a bit of quiet for the next bit for this mini game. It's a rhythm game, so it fits in with this theme. B for extreme. Nope. Oh, I had to get the rest down. Okay, I actually need the volume up higher.
Skip the Infernal Dance menu.
That's weird. I'm not sure what's going on here.
You want to try it?
I should be good.
Nice. Pretty good.
Good job. Should do a quick update on this stream here. Hey everybody, just a quick update that the next game after this in the Zelda block is Zelda 1, and it's going to be a low percent run by BTs. After that, we've got Link to the Past Randomizer Race and Link's Awakening. As we mentioned before, we've got a couple incentives going right now. One of them is the Where's Waldo incentive, and we've got a main event incentive as well. They're both not quite there yet, but if you're willing to donate, we can get those done. As you may know, Slurpathon V for Extreme is raising money for Extra Life, and Extra Life is a great cause for children's hospitals. We'd love to reach $1,500, so every little bit helps. And thank you to everyone who's watching, who's sharing information on the stream to other people, who's hosting, you name it.
Thank you for the encouragement, Super Frosted.
Yeah.
This game come out after... This game come out after Ocarina of Time?
Yes.
That's
It came
nice that
out...
we're on music.
Yeah, it came out after Majora's Mask, actually.
Gotcha.
Which is why they felt it necessary to put Tingle in this.
Can't skip the dance minigame, can we?
No, unfortunately not. It'd be nice.
Bronze City has changed. Let's go Chubby Impa. Link needs your help. Only you can save Hyrule. Indeed. You probably just have your credit card. The year it expired, the two numbers on the back. Go now.
I hope they heard that on the chat. I don't know how you picked up on the mic, Dave, but that was great.
That was beautiful.
On the mic just for that.
If they didn't care, I will. If they didn't care, I will.
Yeah. This is the way that doesn't work. There we go. Go ahead and put it on. Let me unmute it, Dave. Just keep in mind there's going to be an echo, so I'm going to only have it off a little bit here,
okay? So what I said earlier was Impa. Link needs your help. In order to save Hyrule, she needs the 12 digits on your credit card number, the expiry date, and the 3 numbers on the back. Go now to save Hyrule. Okay.
Yeah, that headset picks up a lot. Jeez.
Yeah.
That's why we don't have it near the TV. I could see it spiking just from the menu sounds. But it was important to have you say that on stream.
Let's press the old school treat. Yeah, I don't think Impa really ever did, what am I doing? Okay. I don't think Impa actually ever did appear in games for like Zelda 1 and 2. But she did appear in the manual for number 2 for sure.
Yeah.
As part of the story.
She's definitely there and up in time.
That's what I get for trying to get more Pegasus seeds. That didn't go so well.
Whew. Almost got lasered there.
Pretty close.
Firing your laser.
Laser. I'm firing my laser. Yeah, let's shoot the work.
Sorry? Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Almost. And this is all I need from this dungeon. I am done with Dungeon 4.
Kena Samaria, that's a ripoff.
A little bit.
I saw that in Link to the Past.
It's a lot better in Link to the Past.
Is Brian in this one?
No, unfortunately not. Oh, I totally forgot what I needed. I think I need that. And then I think I need this. I think it's slowly coming back to me where I need to go.
Was it not there for a bit?
yeah. For a brief bit there, I forgot what I was supposed to do.
Oh shoot, the Wii is still on. Don't want to let the Wii die from over idling. That doesn't look pleasant at all.
Oh, that's fine.
How is there, like, it looked like a wood hut in, like, a lava place.
Well, it wasn't always filled with lava.
Sure, but it should be, like, on fire right now.
It's really,
Very well insulated.
Yeah. Whoops.
How many more dungeons do you have to do?
2 more.
2 more. Okay. Your estimate's looking pretty good right now.
For now.
Whoa, don't say that.
Something go right there. Did I not go down far enough? Obviously I didn't.
Because you could argue that Capcom is potentially better than Nintendo at making these Zelda dungeons. We've done so many of them, hey?
They, I think 16 total. Plus bonus, I guess.
16 dungeons?
Yeah, 8 for Oracle of Ages, 8 for Oracle of Seasons. Oh, you're talking about just dungeons in general.
Like, their dungeon design in general is quite good. Like, there's only a few, like, Minish Cap I'm thinking of as well, because they did a bunch for that, right?
Oh, I didn't realize they did Minish Cap.
Yeah, they did Minish Cap as well. And just thinking about Minish Cap, like, some of the dungeons were fantastic, some of them were kind of a dud. Excuse me. Some of the dungeons in Minish Cap are kind of whatever. I didn't really like 2 or 3 of them, but I think that's not bad when there's, like, 10 dungeons, so I can deal with that. The final dungeon feels appropriately final, at the least. Sometimes I find Zelda games struggle with their final dungeon.
Yeah, I skipped this final dungeon.
Casually, how is the final dungeon in this game?
It's a maze, so a lot of people don't find it too fun from what I've understood.
Okay. Like, and this is just my opinion, but like Breath of the Wild, I wasn't a huge fan of the dungeons in that game either.
Yeah.
They were obviously limited in scope.
Yeah, because you didn't require items in any order to do them.
Yeah.
It was very open world, which is a good and bad thing. The drawback is the dungeons weren't very complex, or they also didn't feel very well made. Yeah.
Like, it was a cool idea, but they ended up being quite limited because of that. So, nonetheless, I just, like, obviously, like, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask have some pretty good dungeons, so it's not like Nintendo doesn't know how to. It's just Capcom did a lot of 2D dungeons for Zelda. And I can't comment on Skyward Sword's dungeons, or Twilight Princess because I haven't played either. Rather, I played a bit of Skyward Sword and stopped. I think I saw one dungeon. One dungeon alone takes about 10 hours to even get to the first dungeon, it feels like.
Thankfully, there's a really weird thing with this where I can just gather them all off and just finish them off real quick.
That was excellent.
Except for I don't trust this guy because he says something about you got through this trap or ceremony.
Ceremony.
I think I'll prepare my trap or ceremony. Alright.
Skyward has pacing issues? Yes. I just, like, let's say that there's no pacing problems with Skyward Sword. Are the dungeons good? That's all I want to know. I'm just very curious, like, if the dungeon design in Skyward Sword is excellent. Oh, Wind Waker. I played Wind Waker. I like those dungeons. I didn't play the portable Wind Waker style games, though, so I don't know how those are. I guess those are Nintendo games, too, aren't they?
Which ones?
Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks, those kind of ones.
I never played those ones, so I don't know. Four Swords Adventures was supposed to be fairly decent.
I know. I mean, people seem to like Phantom Hourglass for the most part, so. Yeah, I should probably play Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword at some point. I own both of them. Yeah, Minish Cap is definitely not difficult, although the final dungeon was pretty tricky. But it was just a lot of fun. Like, I just really enjoyed playing it. Yes, it hasn't been totally apparent yet. I think I'm trying to convince Captain Mop to play Minish Cap at some point here.
Oops.
My only gripe with Minish Cap is some of the obtuse objectives you have to do between dungeons.
Oh, kind of like this game.
Yeah, Link's Awakening actually confused me for a while too. I think it was because I was doing the exchange quest.
Which is required in regular gameplay to an extent.
Yeah. But in the end, I really liked Link's Awakening. So.
It was a really well done game.
We'll be seeing it today. Haha. We'll see BT kind of ruin it, I'm sure.
As long as he doesn't crash.
Is that game something you can crash easily?
No, this one you can. BT's has a soft lock that can actually happen on his run.
Oh,
so
wonderful.
he'll be sure to be doing a safety save at some point.
I sure hope so.
I mean, if depending on how much you know about the game, it's fairly easy to avoid.
Yeah, there was one point where I was just so stumped on Link's Awakening that I did look up an FAQ, see what I was missing. I don't remember where. I remember around Eagle Tower, I think.
Eagle Tower is actually a pretty tough one.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. It's funny because after finishing that dungeon, I had a breeze for the rest of the game.
Yeah, Troll Rock is way easier in comparison.
Nice jump.
Man, I was afraid I was going to have to reset from just falling in the pits so often.
It's funny because Captain Mop has lent me both Oracle games, but I still haven't touched them. Even though I liked Link's Awakening and I've been speaking highly of Capcom's dungeon making and all that. I just never got around to playing it. I have so many Zelda games to play. Like, just this year, I finally played and finished Zelda 1. So, that'll give you an idea of my Zelda prowess.
This one room is not my favorite Capcom design, just shoot and hope for the best.
Yeah, and like, it's not intuitive at all that you need to balance it off what looks like just a continuation of the room.
Basically. Oh, I just messed that one up.
Whoops. Okay, that worked. You had a teacher who wrote Prima guides, Sugar Frosted. That's awesome.
Nice.
None of my teachers were that interesting.
The most interesting teacher I had borrowed someone's DS in high school to try out the new Pokemon game at the time. And when someone asked for help, he said shouted out that he was busy. Front of the class, DS in front on the desk, not even hiding it. I thought it was hilarious. A few of the other people...
Yeah, he doesn't quite have his priorities straight. I don't know, like, yeah, I saw the news about Prima shutting down, but is there really a lot of demand these days for a Prima strategy guide? Like, especially with online guides being so prevalent, like you go to, I think it's IGN? They seem to have so many guides now available. And they're pretty extensive. To not even speak of game FAQs.
There are some things that, some novelty thing with strategy guides. I mean, I like to collect the old ones of games that I really enjoyed.
Yeah, for sure. And, like, I wish I still had, for example, like, back in the day we bought the official Nintendo DKC2 Player's Guide. And I always like looking through the level maps, just that they look nice, right?
Yeah.
But we trashed that thing. Like, it was just in really bad shape, so it's gone. And then, like, I bought a couple strategy guides because they had like art, lots of art in them and stuff, but then it ended up just being all like the stock art, and I was really disappointed, so I haven't bought them since. There wasn't like concept art or interesting art that you wouldn't find elsewhere. It was basically just all the press kit art.
One strategy guide that I did find really good was the Final Fantasy III strategy guide by Nintendo. Oh, I don't know where I got that.
You mean like the 6, like FF3 SNES?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, like, the information that you got there is, like, fairly good, like, what you could find on, game FAQs today.
Yes. No, like, most of those strategy guides were really well done. Like, even for more basic games, like Donkey Kong Country, you don't really need a strategy guide.
No.
But, like, it was nice to get all that information and, like, tricks on how to beat hard spots. Like, that's how I learned that you could rest squawks on brambles in DKC2, because the guide told you that you could. I had no idea.
Yeah, and it was, like, that kind of information that, that's fun to see.
I did DKC 64 without any FAQs. I mean, not that game FAQs really existed back then, but without a player's guide or anything, which I'm pretty proud of. But yeah, it was frustrating at times, so that would be a great thing to have. Dragon Warrior 7? Yeah, I could see a player's guide being very helpful for that. Any, like, labyrinthine, really long RPG, I could see it being super helpful. Especially some of the older ones, which are so obtuse. There was some... Oh man, I can't even remember now what it was. Some Dark Souls wannabe game I saw a video about, and it had, like, intentionally extremely obtuse objectives that are just incredibly difficult to understand. Like, you have to talk to the right NPC at the right time to even find out how to do it. There's no hints about when to do that. That's no fun. Yeah, the Dark Souls lore is so good that you want to know more about it.
And we are done this dungeon.
You didn't finish it, though.
Well, we're done with it.
Yeah, I don't, like, personally, I'm not a big fan of the Dark Souls games, like, gameplay-wise, but I really like the story. I find it very interesting.
Okay. There we go.
Cheating! Yeah. Ban this guy. Back. And I did, For the record, I did try to play Dark Souls a lot. I just really suck at it. I saw so many people playing it and enjoying it. I'm like, I gotta try it. I just, like, the biggest thing that I find interesting, like, for Dark Souls other than the lore is, like, just the expansive world. There's so much to see and do there. And, I only wish... Were you purposely skipping Maple there?
Yep.
Interesting. Yeah, like, I wanted to just kind of explore the world, which is obviously extremely difficult to do. And just kind of like see places and talk to the NPCs and learn more about the world, but that's not easy to do. And I'm kind of sad about that because I'd love to see more of it firsthand. A race?
Shooting gallery.
Oh, this is their shooting gallery?
Yeah, except for it's bad because you saw how the shots ricochet, so if you miss, you're missing like 3 or 4 more.
No kidding.
Because they bounce off like a total of 3 times, so you have no control of it. You're only allowed 1 shot.
I'm glad you nailed it. What did that say? Rock what?
Rock brisket, I believe.
Oh, yum.
You know the Gorons, they love their rocks.
Yes, they do. And so, based on everything I just said, sorry, if you have something to say, go ahead.
Yeah, no worries.
Everything I just said about Dark Souls is the reason I like Breath of the Wild, because it's not crazy hard, and I get to explore the whole world and talk to NPCs and learn more about it. Not that there was that much to talk to NPCs about.
Right now I'm just going through a whole bunch of gauntlet of mini games that I have to do.
Who doesn't like smoked rock brisket? Seriously. Just the gravel falls off the bone. This feels like some of the required mini games on Majora's Mask.
Whoops. I only need over 100 points. But I mean, the patterns spawn the same each time. There will always be a fairy and a blue at the top, so I can actually miss all except for those and still win. As long as I get, as long as I don't get full strikes, then I'd be able to do it. Like, say that 0 points for just hitting it in the wrong direction, like 180 degrees, would be good enough. But I've been known to get strikes, so for safety, I'll just try on the game. And this is the only ones you really need to hit.
No kidding, right there's your 100 points.
Yeah, and then you can just 180 degrees and hit the ball behind you. Strike minus is 50 points.
Lava juice. Sounds pleasant.
Oh yeah, it's the new rave for these days. Alright. Alright, so now I can talk to this Goron who's starving. He comes from a long line of protectors. But he's so hungry he's willing to trade his family heirloom for the rock brisket.
I mean, he must be in a pretty dire straits if he's willing to trade like that, so
yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't laugh.
Yeah, well, maybe this will give you a little bit smile. Because this guy's looking for something to turn into family heirloom, something that will teach his descendants the meaning of life. Like the vase I just got.
Oh, well then.
And I'll give it to me.
Timey-wimey stuff. Link Between Worlds baseball. Interesting. Yes, that's true. I haven't played Link Between Worlds. That's maybe got good... I've heard it has good dungeons as well. Similar mechanic to Breath of the Wild, where the items aren't found in the dungeon, though, right? You rent them, if I remember correctly. There are probably still themed dungeons where like one item takes precedence, but yeah.
We've all been there. I don't know if I've been to the point where I trade my family heirloom. Actually, I don't have any family heirloom, so I guess I can't talk.
Yeah, I guess some jewelry or something. I don't think I've traded jewelry for food, so yeah. Really. Sometimes I'll be like, yes, I'll give you whatever for food.
I probably should have safety saved this first. 'Cause this minigame can be kind of tough at times.
Oh, now you just have to get it first try. Easy.
Yeah,
What are you
really
supposed to do,
bad
just
layout.
dodge bombs?
Oh yeah. All I have to do is just dodge all these bombs as they appear more frequently.
Whoa!
Oh god.
That is a lot of bombs.
Oh! That last one was really close.
Yeah, I should probably clarify my Zelda history is very light. I played Zelda 1 just this year. Link to the Past was the one I played the most, and then Ocarina of Time. Finished Majora's Mask a couple years ago. And that is it. Oh, I forgot to mention Minish Cap. And Link's Awakening, which I mentioned earlier. This game is almost Mario Party. Minigame collection.
You know, I didn't think about that, but you are totally right on that.
So you tell kids when they buy this game, oh, you should totally buy Oracle of Ages. It's the next Mario Party.
Alright, I'm gonna turn up the volume for a bit. I'm actually gonna do a safety save here.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna need volume for this minigame.
I would strongly recommend finishing Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, and I'll need some quiet for your bit. Okay. Yeah. Got that right.
Purposely failed the last couple.
Yeah, to speed things up a bit, you only need to complete 6 of the 8 properly.
Okay, that's good.
Ideally, you just skip the ones that are long, but you have no idea which patterns are coming up. So you just go for you just fail the last 2 if you got the first 6 in a row right.
Makes sense. Mermaid's Cave.
And the game gets hard.
I love DDR2, Magnet.
Huh. The namesake of our of this Slurpathon.
Whoop. Yeah, that was a bit DDR-ish at times with that dancing. This music seems appropriately dungeony. Did you just place down like scented seeds that attract the enemies?
Yeah, to get them to walk off cliffs.
Guess they're just hungry too. Favorite Zelda dungeon music? Oh man.
Oof.
I'm gonna have to think about that one for a little bit.
I will have to also think about that one.
Okay, let me go through the archives in my head, because as I mentioned just a bit earlier in the run here, I really like the Zelda 1 dungeon take done in Link's Awakening for the Color Dungeon, but Minish Cap does it even better in the Royal Crypt. So that's definitely up there because it's like a timeless song, and they did a better job like expanding on it. I used to always really like Link to the Past's Light World dungeon music, but it's not as high on my list anymore. Minish Cap has a couple really good dungeon songs as well. The Water-ish Temple, I can't remember what it's called. That's a good song. Yeah, Minish Cap's just got great music. Definitely up there on the list. The final dungeon music is like this ridiculously good, like dirge style Link to the Past music. It's awesome.
Oh, I can't jump.
Ocarina of Time, like everyone will automatically think of Forest Temple because it's pretty like it's like perfect ambience for the dungeon. I haven't heard any of the music for the 3DS Zelda games, so I would not know about like Spirit Tracks or anything. Maybe we should watch the game.
I probably should. But it's so fun not watching the game.
I know a lot of people seem to really like the music in Majora's Mask for the... What's that dungeon that flips? I can't remember the name of the dungeon that flips in Majora's Mask. Stone Tower Temple.
Oh, that one's got a really good theme.
Yeah.
That is definitely up there.
But it's... Yeah, Stone Tower, like, it's good, but it's not up there on my list. I think, like, to me, when it comes to the 3D, like, the N64 Zeldas, I would say Forest Temple and Spirit Temple have better music than any of the Majora's Mask dungeons. Zelda 2's dungeon theme is okay, but the original version is just... I'm not a fan of the way the music plays in the original Zelda 2. Like, the Smash Brothers interpretation was great.
I thought you were talking about from the Japanese Famicom disc.
The Famicom version is better than the NES version.
Oh, really?
There's just a shrillness on the NES version that you can't get rid of because it's lacking the instruments. I've just never been a huge fan. That's just my personal... Yeah, Water Temple's OOT Water Temple. Underwater music always has this very... There's definitely an atmosphere that everyone goes for when they see underwater stuff in video games, so it's usually like somewhat pleasant ambient music, which is intentional. It's when you think of water, that helps you think of it. That's cool. I like that. The way you jump there. Is that actually the intended strat, or are you trying to skip something?
That is not the intended strat.
Okay.
But it is a strat that I will be using, unless I'm just that bad.
And yes, I'm a huge fan of the DKC series. So, yes, underwater music. Like, even Tropical Freeze has excellent underwater music. But I guess that's because it's David Wise. But, like, lots of games, lots of video games have underwater levels, and they all sound great, pretty much. But unless I'm forgetting something right now, I mean... I actually do want to say, like, my favorite dungeon music is either the Forest Temple from Ocarina of Time or the Royal Crypt from Minish Cap. I haven't listened to the Sega CD version of Echo the Dolphin, so I wouldn't know. I'll have to check it out. Pesky kid. Is this the last dungeon you're on now?
Yep.
I think they still use the same old boss music from Link's Awakening. Surely they could have made more music for this game.
Oh, they did.
Well, I meant like new boss music or something. Aw, oh, just missed him. Oh. Well, damn. Thanks, Magnet. I will, as soon as I get home, I will check out that shared drive again. There was a lot of music in there. In fact, I may have already downloaded, just haven't listened to it.
That didn't work so well.
Mermaid suit.
Throws me off a bit. It's faster swimming, I can dive underwater, but rather than mashing A like the traditional way of swimming, I have to mash the direction.
Oh.
It also disables my B for using items.
I forgot to add that I have a soft spot for ambient dungeon music. They're not going to top my list or anything, but like things like the I can't remember what it's called exactly in Wind Waker. There's like a foresty temple earlier on in the game. Deku tree around. That one has a great ambient background. The water temple in Majora's Mask has good ambience.
Unfortunately for this part, it's the first three are automatically going to give me enemies, and then after that, it's a 50% chance of getting the correct one.
Alright.
Wow, that was the best luck.
That's awesome. Where's all the fan art of Link with a mermaid tail?
I'm sure that's out there if you look.
Oh yeah, I don't have a signal down here. Darn. I was just gonna search it right now. 20 seconds from the 2-hour mark. How are we doing?
20 seconds from the 2-hour mark. Ooh, pretty close. I guess that 2:20 is going to be fairly accurate.
Another good Zelda dungeon theme, Va Ruta in Breath of the Wild when it builds up fully. I enjoy that song. It's more ambience again.
The battle or the
No,
the dungeon itself?
As you've unlocked all the stations, it adds more and more music. When it's filled out, it's really good ambience. Is a fish.
Got it.
How do you... Oh, okay, that works. I was just about to say, how do endless pits work underwater? But I guess they can just suck you down a pit into no return, so... With water. Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. How do you fall underwater? But yeah, like a vortex or something. I guess they couldn't visualize a vortex easily in this game, so they didn't do it. Oh, jeez. Thank goodness for that heart ring.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, of course he is.
He's right on your face. Oop. There you go.
Oh dear.
It's getting a bit crowded. Oh, your health, your health! Oh.
I'm not worried about the health, I'm worried about them grabbing me.
Well, you're down to 1 health, so that's a bit concerning.
That's not... Yeah, that's good.
Wouldn't it be better just to kill that guy? Or do that?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do the first time, but he wasn't behaving. Killing takes quite a few slashes, so I just prefer to warp him away.
Where do you warp him to?
I don't know, off screen.
The Shadow Realm?
Yeah, basically. And, hopefully, things behave this time.
Thanks to the health ring, we probably won't hear the low health sound very often. For very long, at least. Which is nice. Oh.
That's
Very
brutal.
convenient health recovery there.
That's why I got it.
That was nice. So is that supposed to like flip you with whatever you grapple?
Yep. They want to try to make it unique compared to the hook shot, so rather than just grab it, bring it towards you, you just switch spots with it. Which can make for some really interesting puzzles, like the next one that's coming up.
There's a mechanic similar to that in Iconoclast, a newer indie game that came out this year, which I very much enjoy.
And I always seem to mess that last one up, but it's fine. Kind of wish I could just push them instead. Sometimes, when it's only one square.
Yeah. Oop. How to open a chest.
When you're underwater.
Just in case you forgot how a small key works, we'll tell you again.
For propping up your chair.
How big of a small key is this thing?
Well, you'll need more than one.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why you collect a whole bunch of them.
Gotcha.
They're like shims, really.
One of those blind shot ones. I guess once you learn that it bounces off the current screen edge, then it's not so bad.
Oops. I did not want to do that yet.
Whoop.
It's 2 parts, so after a while he goes underwater, and then I have to fight him underwater. Oh,
Oof.
alright, I'll just have to run away for a bit.
Oops.
Well, I'll need to use that, heal up with that heart ring. Oof.
Oof, that was close. Whoa. Oof.
Did you not come up? I thought you came up.
Apparently not.
That's not good.
He was apparently up? Yep. Just couldn't see him apparently.
There we go. Alright, now I just have to save the Oracle of Ages, Nehru, and finish the last boss.
Alright. Just a reminder that we're raising money for Extra Life, and we're looking to hit that $1,500 mark. That'd be totally awesome to do that today. So get those donations in. We got a couple incentives we're trying to reach still. The links are in chat. You explain your meme there, Senpai? Is that Maple?
No,
different
that
bad
is
person?
Ralph.
Ralph.
The guy who's friends with the Oracle of Ages, but, isn't very competent. He's a swordsman. And he swears that he's gonna rescue her before Link. Alright, so I'm gonna just try to... I'm supposed to go to the back, but I'm gonna try to distract the guards with some sense seeds.
Not in
skip that.
chat. That kind of meme, eh?
There we go.
That was awesome. Well done.
Alright, so they got distracted by the sense seeds, allowing me to just go through the front.
Link is on the screen. I'll have to make sure to look this up later because this is weird.
Alright, so...
Hey, it's vortexes.
Yep. So it seems like I went here pointlessly. I'm actually just doing it to set up some things in the memory to allow me to warp to the final boss.
Hopefully not crashing the game or anything.
Hopefully not crashing the game. It's great when it doesn't crash. Oh, wrong way.
Hey, unlike in Ocarina of Time, these guards don't actually stop you from moving.
And I need to get mastery seeds.
Whoops, yeah, I'm mixing up the memes, sorry. The meme is one thing, the link in chat is another thing. That better not be a Windows update trying to run right now. What the heck is this? Oh, our AVG internet security has expired. Thank you for that warning, AVG internet security, and thank you, Windows 10, for not automatically updating during this marathon.
Well, it shouldn't, because I believe I tried to postpone the update for the next century.
The next century.
Yeah, when Slurpathon first started, I think I postponed it for the next century.
That's maybe not a good thing.
I'll let Trank know to update his computer afterwards.
I don't know what that's from. It says Capcom, but I don't know what it's from. Monster Hunter?
Yes, Monster Hunter.
And a companion cube, of course. Well, Senpai, I know you are the master of memes, so I just assumed you were in on something I hadn't seen. This has nothing to do with the final boss, I assume?
No, this is restoring everything that went wrong at the beginning. Except for one of the monkeys turned into female, so I'm not sure if we changed everything back to normal.
Why is the tree blushing? Oh.
That is a good question.
Didn't know trees could blush.
Are you sure you weren't seeing the tree laughing?
No, earlier it looked sad. Windows 10 incentive.
To update.
That person looks fairly evil.
Just a little.
Pains. 18 spikes. Oh!
And I'm going to a final area.
$83 does not equal 83 bits, I guarantee you that. Thank you for the 83 bits, Senpai music. Appreciate the cheer. It doesn't equal $83 though, just so you know. Hey, it's a character who you have no idea who is if you've never played OOT.
Alright, safety save here for the final glitch.
If you mean Nairu, Breath of the Wild sure fleshes that out a lot. Whoa.
Alright, so this warp puts me into a really weird glitch map, and changing the time will put me in what people call the X zone. And
that sure looks like the X zone.
Based on what I do here, I should actually play that there. Yeah, we could blame Fernando. I'm good with that.
Okay.
And
things are happening.
Hopefully I don't glitch or crash. We look good so far.
Save and quit. Yes. Oh god. Oh dear.
And we're at the final boss. And have a glitch ring box that allows me to just equip a red ring, thankfully. Nope, there's a red ring.
I have to say that was extremely impressive. Thank you for doing that. Well done.
Thank you.
Does this guy ever give you a chance to actually attack?
Eventually. It's a she.
She, sorry.
Oh, not the spider. Of course the spider. Alright, the spider I have to hit with a bomb. The other choice is a bee, which I can hit with my sword.
Which we obviously want, because you're the red ring.
Yeah.
Hey!
Nice.
Back on Stompy mode.
And that's time.
F1. Sammy.
You got it.
Oh, perfect, thank you. Oh yeah, get help with Notepad Windows 10.
That's what happens when I'm not
Yes,
focused.
Windows 10%. It's all good. 21548.
Alright, that was
Well done.
kind of close.
Ah, that was good. I enjoyed that.
I hope everyone else also enjoyed it. Thank you, Magnet Man. Thank you, Solid Smith. Thank you, Hyoka. I hope I pronounced that right.
Alright, so upcoming is Zelda 1 low percent from BT, so look forward to that. We're gonna quickly go get things set up. We'll be right back. Thanks.